Welcome to the first Everton Fan TV and Everton Football Club of the Pride of Merseyside podcast. This is Admin Jay, and this is regarding the game earlier today again with Manchester United hosting Everton at Old Trafford. We came to a 2-1 defeat, which was quite disappointing. I don't really feel that in the first half we were at the races whatsoever. Some players weren't at the races the whole game, and it was very frustrating to watch. But with a lot of injuries, I think we made a good account of ourselves, and I think definitely on another day we could have won that game, really, if you look at the chances we had towards the end of the game. So let's start the lineup. So we had Tim Howard was retaining his place in goal from Thursday, along with Bainesy, Stonesy, Jags, and then Hibbo came for his fourth consecutive Premier League game, which is weird. It sounds weird, but then Mo Betic comes back in after the Liverpool game. Gareth Barry still at centre field. Then McGeady was on the right. He played decent on Thursday in parts. Naismith was back in at cam. And then Stephen Pienaar at the blue, really, we came back at left midfield, and he was very poor up until he went off, really. And then Ron basically didn't turn up. So the first 20 minutes or so, we didn't have a shot on goal, and it was a bit worrying. But Man United weren't putting us under loads of pressure. They weren't hitting the post. They weren't having gilt-edged chances which they should have scored or anything like that. They just had a lot of the ball, and they were just having a few shots which weren't troubling us too much. But in about the 22nd minute, halfway through the first half, Raphael gets it on the right. Pienaar nowhere to be seen. He didn't defend really at all, and I don't think he should have been put there left mid. I think it should have been Oviedo. I think he would have defended a lot more. I think he's probably fitter than Pienaar at the minute, because Pienaar seemed to be holding us back since the first couple of minutes. But it's cross from Raphael. Jagiel gets a good touch to get it over Falcao and Van Persie. Comes to Mata on the edge at the side of the box. Sorry. He just lays off Di Maria and then he puts it in the bottom corner. You can't give someone who costs 60 million quid and is that good that kind of space. And it was disappointing because I think it was very, 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 very much so preventable if Pienaar just got back, really. That's all he had to do, just to stop the cross. The danger could have been averted. But as the first half went on, we came out of our shell a bit more. We attacked a little bit more. We still weren't having many efforts on goal, but we were pressing Man United. And then at the very end of the first half, Pienaar did what was probably the only good thing he did in the whole game. Was he went over to the right side to play the 1-2 with Hibbo. Great back heel. Hibbo, I thought he was going to unleash a shot, and it would have been utter bedlam if he'd scored. But no, Luke Shaw took him down. Penalty kick. Mr. Reliable, Leighton Baines steps up. You're thinking, right, 1-1. Whole complexion of the game's going to change. We're going to go in level, and we didn't really deserve it, but the cheap way to get back into the game, and just like that, we could go on and win it. Leighton Baines steps up, looks for the bottom left-hand corner, or his bottom left-hand corner. David Hay dives to his right and makes a decent save. It wasn't the best penalty kick Leighton Baines will ever strike, and Stephen Acer couldn't turn the rebound home. So at this point to go in 1-0 down, especially when we had such a gutted opportunity to get back into it. But second half, we started a little bit bright. We started a bit better. Mo Betic was unfortunately booked in the first half. Very, very soft booking. I don't think it should have been booking at all. Which meant he wasn't as good in the second half, I thought. But anyway, we got a free kick. I'm not sure if this was post Pienaar going off or pre Pienaar going off for Oviedo, but we got a free kick in the Manchester United half. Baines looks as he's going to swing in, just gives it to Gareth Barry, gets a new angle when he gets the ball back, and that was crucial for me. Swings in what is Leighton Baines' speciality, that sort of cross. And then Stephen Naismith, great header, finds the top left, the top left-hand corner of him, sorry. And just like that, we're level. We've got 35, 40 minutes to hold on. But no, we didn't just hold on, we went for it, and then Jagielka from a corner header, saved, kicked off the line by Falcao. I don't think it was going in, but we were just getting closer and closer, and then we started to attack a little bit more, but just, it was a seemingly harmless ball down the line. Howard comes out of his goal to clear it. He could have put it in Rosette. He could have, whip it right the way down the line. He could have done anything, but he sort of he hit it down the line, but it wasn't really up in the air, wasn't above anyone. He just goes straight to Raphael. I was surprised he didn't shoot, to be honest with you, but I've been a bit ambitious. But just like that, we're on the back foot. Goes over to Di Maria. We gave him far too much space. Yet another, he did against QPR as well. Miss-hit shot goes straight to one of his own players. Falcao That's what he's been doing at Monaco, Porto, Atletico Madrid. We can't say we were surprised by him just staying on the shoulder, and then the ball just comes to him, just flicks it over to Tim Howard, and then just like that, we're behind again. So after that, around the 77th minute, we made a couple of substitutions. Hibbo came off just like he did in the derby for Tyus Brown, who again looked pretty decent. Could be another decent proposition, I suppose, from the youth academy. Maybe not like the sort of ones that like Ross Barker or anything like that, but someone who could, maybe we could use him. I think he has to play a bit more game time first, and he's basically a centre half from what I've read, but he's been at right back and he's been fairly decent. But we're coming to the end of the game. We bring on Osman as well for McGeady. I was pretty surprised about that. I was surprised not to see Etta come on against McNair and Rojo, two inexperienced Premier League centre-halves, and people like Rom weren't bullying him, and it was so disappointing. Rom wasn't in the game until he gets a pass from Naismith, lays off Steve Naismith again, nice 1-2. He plays for Osman. So easy just to rip them to shreds, Man United. And we're through on goal. Good. It was a decent shot from Osman, to be fair. It's a good save from De Gea. It's a bit like a camera save. Really diving to his left, one-handed, goes out for corner, heroic save. Cross comes in from Baines from the corner. John Stones jumps, and he jumps a little bit too early. So whilst he's coming down, that's when he sort of heads it, and then he fell on his leg, and it looked so painful on his ankle. Sorry, Gareth Bale chest controls it, smashed it, looked like it's going in the roof of the net. And then it's a decent block by Tyler Black. It comes out to Oviedo. Really good shot from Oviedo. Good save from De Gea again. It just wasn't meant to be our day. Very frustrating, but we have to take on the chin. We have to take the fact that we could play worse than what we did towards the end there and win a match, which is just frustrating. But hopefully after the international break, hopefully Stones isn't out for too long. But hopefully after there we'll have a full squad other than Morales, and we can look to kick on, get our first home win under our belt. Which I think we're playing Villa next, and I'll be going to that game. So hopefully I can see us picking up 3 points. They are a bit of a bogey team, so it's not this team we would like to be ideally facing right now. But hopefully we can turn up. Hopefully we'll have basically a full squad. I'll be able to give them a game and look to get a win. So today was frustrating. I think we missed someone like Ross Barkley who picked the ball up and drive at them. We didn't really have that today, but I think considering the fact that we're losing about 3 or 4 first team players, I think we definitely made a very good account of ourselves against a good Man United side going forward, and we did not utilise the defensive deficiency that they have the back, which is very frustrating from my point of view. But I think if we can play like that again, have opportunities like that again, have a full squad, I think we can definitely push on and look to get 3 or 4 wins under our belt, get a little run going, see how we can do in the Europa League, prioritise one of them towards the back end season if we're still in the Europa League. And I think we're going to have a base for a decent season if we can. Because it looks like we're defensively we're getting better every game by the looks of things, which is good. It's a good sign. So hopefully, once we get a full squad back, we'll be able to see the Everton that we know and love. So thank you for listening to the Everton Fan TV and Everton Football Club Pride Merseyside podcast. It's been Admin Jay. Thank you.